Hello folks, welcome to the officer's mess, the small room for small projects. And today we have a recovered taxiway light. This was recovered from an airfield a couple of years back, and sadly it's cracked in half. So let's take a look. So as you can see folks, the main casting was broken in half. And the bulb holder has also got a little piece missing. The glass is intact, but it is cracked. And the problem being is when this piece rusts, it nips the glass. However, I have created a resin alternative, and with quite a few spare parts in the collection, bulb holders, etc., I might just have to see if we can repair this casting. Oh, and by the way folks, that bulb still works. So folks, it's cast iron, and chances of welding cast iron might be worth giving it a go. I have some small pieces I can test on, so let's go over to Eddie at the workshop. Thank you, Eddie. So here we are in the workshop, and we have the main casting of this perimeter track light. So let's take a look. Now, I bet it's warm in that studio, isn't it, Eddie? Yes, it is, thanks. So folks, here we have the casting, and as you can see, it's broken through the bolt hole there. A bit of light, you know. It's cracked in there, and it's cracked in there. And if you ever wanted to see a cutaway of a perimeter track light, there you go folks. See where the bulb sits. So the question is, could I weld this back together? And if I do, what kind of finish will it be like? Will it stay in one piece? I think it's worth trying. So I'm going to clean it up and prepare it so we can try and weld it. Now, this one, I think if I weld it up, I'm going to make a bulb holder that is in the style of, but with an LED light. So I can use a clear resin copy for the glass dome, and therefore the heat shouldn't affect it. And if I do that, I may just put this one up for auction to raise funds for the RAF Snaith Museum. I'll link in the description. Well folks, it's kind of welded back together. I certainly wouldn't recommend it for any strength testing or anything like that, and it'll probably crack in half if I drop it on the floor. However, it can be used as a display. So let's take a quick look. So as you can see, I've managed to get a weld across there and across there, and that doesn't really line up. And it looks dog shit underneath, but it can all be cleaned up. So now I'm going to clean the rest of it up, make it all so it's ready for paint, and then concentrate on the bulb holder, lamp holder. So on that bombshell, it's back to Eddie in the studio. Thank you, Eddie. So, with the casting possibly repaired, it's held together, we shall finish off. There's a couple of cracks to weld up basically just around the bolt holes, and I'll probably make some kind of metal ring to sit under the casting with some bolts coming through, and we'll put some nuts on which will just again keep it quite rigid. So with that underway, the next job is to dig through all the lamp holders, and as I said earlier, I'm going to use one of my resin ones. So I'm probably going to put a low voltage LED light in this and actually colour the glass, the resin glass dome, just to make a nice desktop feature. And I'm probably going to put this on eBay or somewhere, and we shall auction it off to raise funds for RAF Snaith. So that's it for part one. Catch you in part two.